Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and we're back with another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last episode we did some more exploring, got some heart pieces, all that nice stuff. This episode we're finally going to take on the level 2. We've been going backwards here, so now it's time to finish off that streak. But I think before I actually go into the dungeon, I want to explore this little swampy marshland here first. Because there could be things like this. Freaking moblin. Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us. Alright. So that's a good place to go if you need some rupees. And I wonder what's behind them. More rupees, maybe? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Alright. I knew there had to be a cave where somebody just gives you rupees. And it didn't seem right for there not to be. Let's see, down that way goes towards Lake Hylia. So I'm not sure you can actually get there from here. I guess you can. Yeah, but there's not much over here. Yeah, pretty much just a place to jump off. Which I don't really want to do. Nothing up here. Here we are, just getting back to things that you just never really see done in Link to the Past Let's Plays, because everybody's just trying to show off their actually unimpressive speedrun. Okay, and this area over here, we've already actually been over here, I do believe. Yeah, we had to have been over here, because that's how we got Bombos. There's no cave up there, but there's a Hinox here. And I can't actually get into the Dark World equivalent of the desert. You actually have to use the flute to get over there, for those that are curious. We'll be doing that eventually. Swamp of Evil, no entrance, no escape. It's an interesting design. I like it. And that goes back up that way. I just want to avoid the guys that try to steal my shield. I should probably be avoiding running into moblins too. Alright, here we go. Level 2. Swamp Palace. Well, can't get up there. Well, what to do? Joshua, it is I, Sahasrara. Objects in the light and dark worlds mimic one another. If the form of one thing changes in one world, it will change the shape of its twin in the other. That's your hint to tell you to go back to the light world and open up the floodgate. And I think while I'm in here, I will take advantage of this Annie Fairy. Or it'll take advantage of me. And I have a lot of new enemy names to look up in this new dungeon here. Now the Swamp Palace is full of water. Alright, so this dungeon can be a little confusing. Alright, there's our first new enemy there. That guy is called... let's see, where is it? Hover. Those are called hovers. And then this little bubble here is called a Kyamaron. They just kind of trail diagonally through the room. These stone things shooting beams at us, they're actually called Medusas. I never knew that they actually had a name, but they do. Looks like we got a bomb we can wall. I need to stop stealing material from Nintendo Capri Sun. Looks like we got some more Zols. Red Zols. I think we encountered green Zols in level 4, but they might have still been red. Okay, that thing that was shooting when my sword is out actually has a name. I believe it's called a gun turret. I could look it up though. It's called a fireball cannon. So this thing is a fireball cannon. Now, they kind of design this in a way where you get that key and you think, well, if you let the water down, you can't ever get that key. Well, you actually have to get that key before you can let the water down, so it's kind of interesting design there. So we'll go through that turnstile there to open up the water, allowing us to pass through there. Those things coming out of the wall there, those are called... Give me a second here. Those are called Pyrogusus. Maybe you guys are starting to see now why, when I play through this game, I usually just say, oh, it's a fish dude. Oh, it's a little grasshopper thing on the water. Because these names are hard to remember. Alright, down here we'll have Pyrogusus and hovers. As we go through a little circular corridor here. And all that for the compass. That's fine. Now this room here, it's pretty big, but there's not really a lot we can do in it right now. We could go through there if we had a key, but we don't. Over there, we can't even get up there. Can't get up there either. And I'm getting punked. And that's where we came from. Can't get up there, so we'll go through here. Get rid of some of these skull pots. Over here you may think, oh, I can move these blocks. Nope. Cannot do it. But there is a key there. Man, get out of the way. What a jerk. Alright, we can use that key to go through that door. Get rid of this red Bari. You gotta watch it with the red Baris and the Beeries, because they can electrify themselves. It tends to happen like after you've already pressed the B button, Now, you may be tempted to leave this crystal on blue so you can take a shortcut into the next room, but trust me, you want to put it on orange and go the long way. Just trust me. It's a little bit longer walk, but in the end it will save you time after all. Another Zal here. Dropping me some arrows. So there's actually nothing up here, which means you actually can push these blocks. Jeez, I'm gonna die here. So we want to fall down the right here. And we can actually save ourselves a trip. No, we can't, because we don't have that yet. Never mind. I'm being stupid. But, over here, we get the big key. Hooray! And because I don't want to come back out by this way, I'm going to go back up and drop down the other hole. And I'm probably going to end up using a fairy here. Yep. We'll drop down this hole and get 20 rupees. Kind of a waste of my time, honestly. I mean, look how many rupees I've got. At least that's the one thing that can be said about this game. If you know where to find them, you don't need to really ever stop and just farm for rupees. Alright, now we can get this dungeon's item. The Hookshot. Boing. It's the Hookshot. It extends and contracts. And boing, it can grapple many things. Yep, the Hookshot. You can get that key there. And I think there's just a heart over here, yeah. And over here we can go through the dungeon some more. I've gotten incredibly lucky so far in this Let's Play with those berries. Usually it's the little ones that get me and zap me. You can, however, safely hit them with your grappling hook. You can also use your grappling hook to stun Stalfos. I don't know why I'm trying so hard to get that berry. With these Medusas firing at me. Alright, I went through the wrong way. There's nothing I can do here. So what's on this side? Let's go down the stairs. Alright, again, there's nothing I can do here. But there's a red Zal there. Well, we've got to do some water draining. So we will push that up there. Run over here. Screw it, just go down the stairs. And open up the water. Now, according to the map, I think you actually have to go through one of these ways, but I'm going to go through the other way because there was treasure there. And I like treasure, even if it is just going to be rupees or a heart or something. See, and here's the other room that we could have gone through. The only reason I went around instead of going through was because I thought it was a different room. Up here, there's a bunch of skull pots with items that we can restock on supplies with. Now the trick in this room is that one of these waterfalls is not what it seems. So once you push through the waterfall and you go up here, more Zals. And you want to swim up here to get this key. Now, unfortunately, these guys are going to get all up in your way, and you can't attack them with anything from one of these ledges. So, I mean, you just kind of gotta suck it up. Take the hit from them, or just avoid these little nooks and crannies. Of course, in the GBA version, you can try to save yourself by diving as soon as you hit the water. And here we get to the next boss, Argus, who is surrounded by Argies. If you haven't guessed, you have to use the grapple hook to kill the Argies before you can do any kind of damage to Argus himself. With a level 3 sword, you can take out the Argies with one hit. And then Argus himself you can take care of pretty easily with your Hurricane Blade. It'll take 2 spin attacks or hits with the Hurricane Blade to kill Argus when you have the level 3 sword. And that does it for level 2. Joshua, thanks to you, I was able to escape from the clutches of evil. Thank you. A Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it, as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few were told of its location. But at some point, that knowledge was lost. The one who rediscovered the Golden Land was an evil thief named Ganondorf. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the light world. Well, remember that you have magical powers, which only the hero can make use of. There are some other magical warping points like the one you saw on Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the two worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf the Thief. No. Ganon, the evil king of darkness. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Alrighty. Well, I would like to go on and do some things and whatnot, but this episode has gone on pretty long, so I'm going to end it here. This has been Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I am Blaumagier, and I'll see you guys next time. Later!